How's it going, you guys? It's the day before I head out to Ventura, and I'm so excited. This week is going to be an insane week. There is so much to get done, so much to do. Chickens are going crazy. There's a lot that I want to get done before I even head down to Ventura. Just kind of making sure that everything is like set to go for me being gone for a week. Brent is going to be here at the house. I am going by myself, but there's still just a lot that needs to be done. So I'm gonna go let the chickens out. One of them is laying an egg right now. I'm gonna let the rest of them out and just kind of like roam the property. This area right here, pretty much everything is coming out when I get back from Ventura. We've already slowly been working on pulling some things, but we are pulling most of the flower farm. So I'm gonna try to harvest some flowers today and see what all I can find. A lot of things are just kind of at the like end. Like we have a lot of zinnias, and like you look at this patch and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all these zinnias, but you like get close to them and they're like weird, or they're starting to like turn brown. So there's really, like from a distance they look great, and I'll be growing zinnias next year for sure, especially for that like I think my face is cut off. Especially for that like cottagey feel that I'm going for. I've loved growing zinnias. I've only ever grown them one other time before, and this year they've done absolutely amazing. Especially the fact that I'm able to just like cut on them like crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and let the chickens out and let them roam for a little bit. I'm not gonna let them be in the veggie garden area. So I'm gonna open up this gate so they can kind of come out and do whatever they want to do in the rest of the garden, just because I just planted the cucumbers and beans and they will eat all of those. So I honestly probably shouldn't even let them out, just because those are so freshly planted. It'll be fine. We're gonna let them out. I'm gonna like make them leave the vegetable garden, which is actually really funny. It doesn't even matter because they can fit through the gaps. They're so fat, but they can fit through the gaps on this. I don't know. I'm gonna let them come out. Come on, ladies. Come on. Let's go. Okay, well the girls are out. Freya's gonna do her job today and keep an eye on them, make sure that they stay safe. She's such a little herd dog, it's so cute. And before I move on to like a big project, I need to do some smaller things, some small maintenance, like tying up some of the honeysuckle here for the espalier. It is looking so good. I still need to buy 2 more plants, but I'm just gonna wait till it cools down just a little bit more. We got into the 90s, or we got into the 80s, like low 80s, and then we're shooting back up to the 90s. So yeah, fall's not here yet. Wishful thinking. So I'm gonna tie some of this up. This thing grows so incredibly fast. I'm very happy that it grows this fast because it hasn't even been a whole year. It's been just months since we did this, and it looks so good. It looks so full already. So it's time to just, I do this like, I do this anytime I really see them, but I've slacked off hard the last like 2 weeks, so I need to do this. All right, that looks so much better. And by the time I come back, it'll need to be done again. Oh, I totally missed this one. Okay. There were so many little pieces. It's hard to like catch all of them, but that looks so much better. And this one here has started to fill out and grow. It's to there, and this one right here has grown, and it's all the way up to the top now, which is so crazy because I just added that whole section of wire, like all of that. You can see I just added all of that. It looks so good though. By the time I come back, it'll need it again. It fills all the way to the top to right here, and these are the last 2 panels that haven't reached the top. And I think it's because this section gets blasted with the hot afternoon sun, and the fence is so hot and it gets so much light that it's not having to reach. So the plant itself is very content with how much light that it's getting and how much heat it's getting. Where these ones, you can see how bright they are, but they're just getting the reflection of the sun off of the house. So they still get plenty enough light to survive. Oh my gosh, I missed another one. Robbie, come on. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing big things today. Okay. I probably missed a few more. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I didn't do this one because this one was too short. I have to wait for that one to get bigger. Okay, that looks really good. Let's move on to the next project. Wait, before we do, I want to show you guys this amaranth. Isn't this so beautiful? This is the Love Lies Bleeding amaranth. I love amaranth. This was self-sown, so this I didn't even plant. It just grew here all on its own. They have the most beautiful tassels, so long and glorious. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants, and 3 of them, that one, and that one over there, are the ones that have the tassels. The other ones don't quite have tassels growing yet. Isn't that amazing? Oh, do you guys like my tripod setup? That's so you don't have to stare at a glare. It looks so pretty when you like walk down here and you see the espalier and you see the hose link, and then you come into a tripod. Okay, let's move on to the next project now. Also, I really want to show you guys, now that we're done with that, the silver lining rose, if it'll focus. There we go. This is the 4th flush of blooms this year on this rose. My camera's having a really hard time focusing. I didn't even come in and deadhead this last round, and it's throwing out another flush of blooms. This is my tree rose. You can see, look at how tiny that stick is in comparison to the rest of this tree rose. So huge top, and I usually cut this back 3 times a year. I guess I could have gotten away with a 4th time because now we're getting more blooms yet again. This is one of my favorite roses that I own, the silver lining. It really is such a beautiful rose. This thing has even been infested with spider mites before and covered in aphids, and it really just rebounds so quickly from any problem that it has. Let me show you guys this. So look, this is one stem right here, and then this is coming up and it's dividing. God, the lighting is terrible, but look at all the blooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's shooting a 6th one, and then plus there's some more buds underneath. I'm gonna come back and show you guys this at a later time. There's another bud there. I'm gonna come back at the end of the day to show you guys this because it looks so good. And the plan for the rest of the day now is to take care of some of the plants that are here, so there are less plants for Brent to kill. So I'm going to try to plant the purple fountain grass today and the lamb's ear just to reduce this a little bit. I might try to plant this sweet potato vine. I literally bought this very early in the season and I never planted it. I feel very guilty that I didn't plant it. This is the Jet Black Sweet Caroline Sweetheart Jet Black by Proven Winners. And we love potato vine. I just don't know why I didn't plant it. So I'm just gonna get these in the ground. So 3 of them today. That way I can get this pile much smaller. So this is the bed that we're gonna clean up in here and plant those. I'm gonna take out the osteospermum right here. That's gotta go. The dahlia was cut back, and then there's a euryngenium right back there behind it. That's gonna get cut out. I'm gonna pull that lantern, the peony cage. The lantana is starting to actually do something, so that's gonna stay. And this is gonna stay. This is a lavender. It is so hot out right now. The mums are gonna get pulled. They're just really floppy. The astobia's gonna get pulled. The mahogany splendor is gonna get pulled. Look at how floppy that is. That's so sad. And over here, this is snapdragons, and they're gonna get pulled also. So they gotta go. So lots to pull out of this area, and then it'll just feel clean, and then I can get those planted and everything will be happy again. I think I might plant purple fountain grass like right in here. Okay, so we got everything pretty much cleaned up in this area. I left one astilbe stalk right here, and that's because this orb weaver, which if you don't like spiders, look away, but we try to leave them. So she's just hanging out, living her best life. She's got a pretty web right there. So I'm leaving that one astilbe stalk so she can keep her web. They do a really good job at keeping all the bugs away. So yeah, she's actually a really, really pretty one. She's not like bright yellow or anything. I like that. She's kind of dark. So I'm gonna rake really quick, and then I'm gonna get the plants that are over there planted. Purple fountain grass will go here. The Helen von Stein lambs is gonna go right here. This area really doesn't get like too much sun, but this area will get more sun, but we are starting to get some really good shade from this tree. And then that sweet potato vine that's over there, I think I'm gonna just pop it in right there. All right, guys, it's the end of the day. I cannot believe that we got that done. We're gonna go and eat dinner. It is, like I said, right before I leave to go to Ventura. I just wanted to get a few things in the ground, a few things, you know, the espalier done, and just kind of like do a few things in the garden that needed to be done. This way, when I come back, there's less that needs to be done because I have a list of a million things that I need to do when I get back. But this feels like I can breathe again. This purple fountain grass I should have planted quite a while ago, so I'm glad it's in the ground now. It'll be good for fall. We still have a ton of growing season left. The sweet potato vine is there, and then the Helen von Stein lamb's ear is there, and I cannot wait for that to just take over this area. I have loved the Helen von Stein lambs here. It's been one of my favorite things that we have in the garden. Let me show you guys where it's at actually. We have it right there and it is so beautiful. If you find it in your area, 100% recommend growing it. It's so pretty, it's so nice. You can see the rows way better now. So this is all the new growth. This is all what I trimmed last time. And you can see from what I trimmed last time to what just came out and the new blooms. They're so pretty and there are so many blooms per stem. It's insane. And like I said, I didn't even deadhead this. I didn't think I was gonna get a whole nother flush, but there are like a million buds on this thing. So this is so exciting. I love this rose. This is the silver lining rose. If you find it, buy it. I would like to find this in a shrub version so I can add it somewhere in the garden also. We're getting ready to leave and already run into our first problem. I don't know about you guys, but I am a pack right before I need to head to the airport kind of person, not a pack the night before or, you know, the day before or whatever. I pack, we have to leave in an hour and a half, and that's when I'm going to start packing. And the dilemma is that I thought I had a carry-on suitcase, but I don't have a carry-on suitcase. I just have this like massive duffel bag and a little teeny tiny backpack. So I'm gonna pack everything in the duffel bag, and I hate checking a bag. I won't do it. So I'm gonna pack everything in the duffel bag, and then we're gonna stop along the way, probably at like Walmart or something, and try and get a carry-on, because we'll see how it goes. So we're headed out, and I will be in Ventura in just a minute for you guys, but a couple hours for me. We got the bag officially secured. Now we're headed to the airport. All right, I got the rental car. We're on our way to the hotel. Well, I'm on my way to the hotel. I will see you all tomorrow for day one of the expo. Bye, guys.